Hey, welcome everybody. Kelly here from Beacon Off-Road. Today we're in the shop. I got my 2020 Tacoma and we're going to be doing a wheel and tire swap. I'm going to be swapping out from some Toyo MTs to some Toyo RT Trails. I also got a brand new set of Black Rhino wheels, and we're also going to be installing some Apex Designs valve stems. So if that interests you in any way, stay tuned. Let's go. Well, we'll take a look at the tires here. So there's my used Toyo MT. I've done quite a bit of road driving on this, so they're actually wearing really well. So I'm pretty impressed with that. They do have some noise, obviously, being a mud terrain, but yeah, they've been really good, wearing well that way. No real chunks out of it or anything too crazy there. So let's take a look. We have a brand new Toyo MT here. So obviously, lot of big lugs, you know, throwing out mud. It goes in the name, mud terrain, obviously. So here we have the Toyo RT Trail. So you're going to see the spacing is a little bit tighter and not really too much siping or micro cuts, just a little bit more than the Toyo MTs in comparison. And then here we have a Toyo AT3. Now obviously being an all-terrain, we have a little bit more tighter spacing, and we definitely have more micro cuts or siping in the tire. It does make it 3-peak mountain snowflake rated, where the Toyo RT Trail and the Toyo MT are not. So anyways, there's a quick look at the tires, and let's get these things mounted. If you've never been on the Toyo Tires website, I just wanted to show this really quickly. You can do a bunch of comparison here, and you can see basically what I have here is a chart of basically all the open country tires, and here they are listed right here on this left side, and obviously you can see the comparisons of what we're showing. So obviously right down here at the bottom I have my Toyo MT, and what you'll notice, yes, obviously off-road traction and sort of wet handling, etc, etc, etc. But if you look at some of the comparisons between the RT Trail and the MT, so, you know, off-road traction, obviously, we're a little bit less, obviously, without those big chunks. But, I mean, you know, wet handling, big improvement. Winter handling, also better. Dry handling, tread life, noise, ride comfort, and fuel efficiency. So, you know what? This RT Trail comes in at a pretty sweet spot in between the two here. So, anyways, thought I would just quickly show that to you guys. Okay, so we're about to get the wheels installed here. We got the tires and everything off. So what we're going to be installing here is these Apex valves. So if you haven't seen these before, they're a pretty sweet way of airing down. So obviously, I'm sure a lot of you know your typical air down tool. This takes a little bit of time, obviously, you know, screwing it on and, you know, taking the valves out. I mean, it's the way it's done, but this is a much quicker way. So if you haven't seen these before, essentially, so we can get this into focus here. Essentially what it is we're going to remove the cap here, and then we have this red plunger. This guy gets pulled, and then what you're going to have here is 4 holes all the way around here, and we're going to air down very quickly. Then we can just close this and away we go. So what you do is you would count the seconds and sort of get your, you know, approximate amount of time that you would get to get you down to whatever pressure you want to do, and we just check it with a quick little normal tire pressure gauge. So anyways, pretty nifty little pieces, really cool. So let's get these installed, and we'll get the wheels going and get these tires mounted and balanced. So let's go. I just wanted to jump on here and show you quickly on the Apex website. If you have a Toyota or other, says Japanese here, one-piece TPMS sensors, what you will need is this adapter here. Essentially, we would cut off the valve stem and then just clamp it on right here. So anyways, it's either do this or you just get the 2-piece TPMS sensors. So what I'll quickly show you here is 2 different styles of TPMS sensors. This is an MX sensor. This is a MAX sensor. They're both basically the same design. Most are like this nowadays. So what they have here is just a little screw underneath, and the actual sensor will come off. And then what we will do is we will bolt that onto there, and I'll show you that as we get the wheels going here. Well, here's the wheels I chose to go with. These are Black Rhino Shoguns, and these are in gloss midnight blue and 17x9 with a -38 offset. So yes, definitely they're going to stick out and poke a little bit, but that was the look I was going for. All right, so we have one of these wheels here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the Apex valve. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to put the seal in from the bottom of the hole. And then what we will do is we'll take the valve and then we'll just place it through the wheel and through this seal. You can see that there. And then what we'll do is we'll get the first nut and a little bit of thread locker. And what we're going to do is we'll put a little bit of thread locker on the thread there. It says in the instructions that you could red or blue. I would probably prefer blue because it's removable. And then we will thread that nut on there. And then as per the instructions that come in the box, it's going to say to torque that down to 25 inch-pounds. It says you can just squish the seal, so use your own intuition on which way you'd like it to do. But we do have a inch-pound meter here, so we could go ahead and torque that down to 25 inch-pounds. Okay, next we're going to install the tab for the TPMS sensor. So just go ahead, slip your tab on there, orientate it in the right direction. We're going to do ours outwards, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put the nut on here. You can Loctite this one if you want to. I don't think I'm going to do on the outside one. I think I'll just leave that on the inside. So there we go, have a quick look. Here's the focus. Okay, so once we got that on there, then we'll grab our sensor and we'll just orientate that on there, push it in and get that little screw on there, and away we go. We have installed apex valve. Well, we got the wheels installed, apex valves installed, and those tires installed. So I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see it in the daytime, kind of check it out in the nice light outside. The blue should look pretty good. And then, you know, I'm really excited obviously to try out the tires, see how they do on road obviously, and then how they're going to perform off-road for me as well. And the apex valves will be pretty awesome the next time I go to air down, save me some time. So anyways, thanks so much for watching today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and check us out online, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.